Hello, welcome back guys on my channel. So today I'm going to talk about the reroll guide in GFL2. Now GFL2 has been launched like a 1 years ago in global around this time November, and they are already running their first anniversary. And also they're giving so many rewards like 130 pools consist of its limited and also standard pools. And the other thing is that they are also giving the 13,000 Primogem or like a crystal according to your base, whatever you understand in from it. If you are really one of those guys who really want to try GFL2 but never got any kind of chance, I guess this is your perfect time to start the game, because in here you will get lots of reward, and this is the perfect time to reroll for your character because so many real banner also happening at the same time. Now there is a two types of banner also running. First one is a single banner for new characters like a Leva and also some other characters who are also getting their rerun banner, but they are not even a new character like a Lena and also the Mekti, another one. Okay, but if I am going to suggest you which banner you should invest on, I'm going to suggest you to invest on the selector banner, because in the selector banner there is a so many characters that consist of like the Klukei, the Chunhua, Sentarusi, Suomi, and also the Springfield, who is one of the best core support for your water team. So if you somehow able to get any of them, it will be a best choice. Now there is some kind of a problem that some character needs their constellation to work perfectly. Such as Kluk for Kluke, she needs V3 or you can say the C3 to maximize her output as much as the highest score. Now why she required the V3? Like if you use her on a V2, she have a like a passive skill, normal passive skill where when she hits like two enemies, not actually hits, when she kills two enemy at the same time while during her ultimate, her next ultimate will be resetted at the same time. Like basically she can even deploy two ultimate at the same time, but the requirement needs to be met by killing the two people during her ultimate. Now if she somehow able to get the V3, she can even deploy her ultimate without meeting this kind of restriction. Like she can even ultimate like right away. If it some enemies like curing those two ultimate, that will be another extra bonus. So that's how she's broken when you get her into the V3. Now there is another character which is on the selector banner is a Macchiato. She is actually sniper and ice DPS. Now the basically main thing is she also required V1, because on her V1 like there is another passive skill when she going to give the enemy a double shot. On her second shot it will be 100% kit and also some kind of true damage type of dealing will be done there. So in that point, the maximize her damage or maximize her output, you need to get her at V1 or you can say the C1 constellation 1. So that's another thing. Now let's talk about another Springfield, which is a main core team for your hydro team if you somehow want to build a hydro team. So she basically needs also her V1. If you somehow don't able to get her V1, she can even work V0 or C0 extremely fine. So that's the thing. Now there is another character which is the Centaurus and Suomi. Like if I am going to suggest you, if you need any of the like a support character or sustain character, I would choose the Centaurus. Now Suomi does even good, but she did good when the game was early stage. Like she just provide on the shield and also the heal. Heal only comes after when you just enable her C1. Before that, all she provides is a massive amount of shield, and it is can be uptime 100% on the field. Now the basic problem on her kit is that she only supply the shield. Other than that, she does not even supply any kind of like a buff towards any character and other things. So that's how she just lost her viability on the long run. So on the Centarusi part, she needs her V1 to work properly on the pyro team or you can say the fire team, because in here there's actually fire team. But if you just somehow get her or like a on her on your reroll like an extra character beside the highest priority pools, then I guess you should keep that account. So in my opinion, if you really want to have a good start or like a perfect start, I would suggest you to go for the Springfield at least V1, then just pick the Tololo from the standard banner. If you somehow get the Tololo and on the Springfield V1, then man, your team and your account will be stacked. Because Kluke needs her V3, but if you somehow get her V0, she is still viable and she is still one of the most powerful corrosion DPS. And let's talk about Macchiato. Like now, Macchiato is still one of the top DPS in CN meta after 1 year or 2 years later, but he still required some V1. It is actually highest must needed for her to perform one of the best output according to or alongside with the other DPS. So if you somehow get from the Tololo or the Chinji, anything will be fine. In my opinion, if I going to give you a tier list, at first give the Springfield, second one is a Macchiato, and third one is a Klukai. Other than that, other characters is not even viable at all. Like if you somehow get her Xinghua, she won't even give you the much provided value where the other characters that I mentioned before will give you. Like she needs like the Vector, who is also a kind of a main core team for the fire DPS, and also Santa Rusi, who is also buff the whole fire team. So she required at least two of the most potential character to viable on her team. So in that case, she won't even the best choice for you to pick for the early game. Now let's talk about the Leva. Is Leva a good one? Yes, she is actually good one, but she required also Andros. Andros is actually utility based character for the Electro team, and if you don't have Andros, I guess Leva, the highest output that she want to deliver to the team cannot be done at that point. So in that case, the thing that I'm going to suggest you, get Springfield V1 and also get from the beginner wish, at least get from the Tololo, then it will be a perfect one. Because in this selector banner, when you are unable to get the characters within your like 80 or 80 pools, they will give you a ticket where you can select from these characters. Now after then that, if you have enough pool left, so what you are going to do, I guess you should go for Leva and also Lena, like a best electro team. If you just somehow those two at the same time, then other than that you don't have to worry about it, because when the Andro is going to be redone, you just get her and your the water team electro team will be done at the same time. So now talk about the reroll time. In this game, reroll will takes around like a 10 to 15 minutes based on your gameplay. If you just somehow play like very intelligently, I guess it will take more or less the time. After the rerolls, in here it doesn't even, I mean, any kind of mechanics like deleting your account. You have to use the salt account where the same email, just use your dot or +1, which will Google think it is a actually new email. So from the using of salt email, then you can even create so many accounts. So I'm not going to show the how you should do the tutorial. There are so many other tutorials already YouTube. If you just go there and see, I guess you can find the actual difference or actual behind it. So that's all for this video. If you like it, leave a like and also drop a comment how was this video, and also see you on the next video. Peace.